Oh boy, 73 degrees feels hotter than that. Holy mess. This tractor trailer, I guess, been stuck since yesterday. They say the driver slept in the truck overnight. And, you know, you look at it, he just floored it, and it really, I'm sure it damaged that tractor. And boy, what a mess he made of that property. But here's the thing, you know, don't park in the sand. Everything's under sand in Florida. You will get stuck. If you'd probably unhooked from the trailer and then got out of there, he'd have probably been better off. And then probably cheaper for a tow truck. But tow truck service came, and then after they came, then the guy didn't want to pay him. And it was kind of interesting. I think that in Florida, if services are rendered and you don't pay them, especially if it's over $500, you go to jail. I know somebody right now in jail for that, using a U-Haul, and didn't pay the entire bill. You know, like you put a credit card on there. But the problem is that they don't charge up front, they charge when you bring it back. And I guess they didn't pay for it in full, and this guy's in jail right now. So, yeah, they're pretty strict on that. I'm sure he probably was going, yeah, my company will pay for it. And if he's been sitting there that long, because when those trucks are down, they're not making any money unless those wheels are running. And what probably happened is they probably said, yeah, you pay for it. You did a stupid thing, you pay for it. He knew he shouldn't have been backing up on property. That was just retarded. And I'm not quite sure if he was just turning around or he decided to park there. But he was stuck. That's a fact. So, he sure trashed that property up, though. Boy, that was terrible. I mean, he could have gone over there and tried to neaten it up. They just planted that grass over there. You know, I've been working on that property for several months, taking it up and letting it down and putting rock under it and all kinds of stuff. And here's some clown that takes it. Here's somebody's left a trailer here. Guess how that'll go. Sheriff's tow that away. So here's a guy that trashes up the property when he could have just gone over there and started kicking some of that dirt in and levelizing it out a little bit, or call the owners and say, you know, I'm sorry, our company will pay for it. But I bet his company told him they weren't going to pay for it because he did something stupid. I bet that is exactly what happened, because the tow truck driver was not a happy camper. He was actually standing in front of the tractor trailer at one point because the guy got crappy with him. And then the dude's like honking at him, "Better put your ears out." Those horns. He can sue him for that. He tried to talk, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm paying. So, this Roadrunner Van Lyons out of New Jersey, but the guy called the sheriffs. The tow truck driver did call the sheriffs, and was waiting on the sheriffs, and then the guy finally coughed up some money. I saw him, because the guy said, "Doesn't bother me." He said, "Sheriff's take care of it." And then the guy had coughed up some money. I saw him hand him a bunch of bills. Don't know what it was exactly, but several bills. And then the guy wrote him a receipt. But that was pretty interesting. I guess he just figured he was going to leave and not pay. But you know how far he'd get in Florida. He'd have a posse of sheriffs and DOT and you name it. And he probably got a little nervous. Maybe he's carrying something that he doesn't want the sheriffs to see. Or his logbooks are not up to date. Who knows? But he suddenly coughed up the money, I guess, when the guy called the sheriffs on him. So, it. I'm sure he didn't get all of his pay. But that's a shame, because that guy yanked him out, boom, boom, in no time at all. I mean, I was watching it. It was excellent work. That was sure a mess. He took the whole thing, tractor trailer and all, boom, one shot. And it looked like he had his wife and baby in the truck too. It's probably a family-owned business. I feel sorry for the property owner. Well, that's all trashed up. They just did all that work and put all that grass down. Well, we got lots of tourists, tons and tons of them this week. There's a Indiana, there's a Louisiana. It's a lovely day in my neighborhood. 74 degrees. It is about 12:30. I was busy uploading some vlogs, and because I'm trying to burn some of the day off, because I got too hot yesterday, way too hot. So I'm trying to go in the afternoon, I guess, today. I got bad heat stroke yesterday, I guess. I was really in bad shape. I had so much to do. I got some stuff done, which was cool, but I got a lot to get done today. I've got an order I need to ship out. And I've got another order I'm working on. Oh, the land of stupid. Here we go. Let's see if we can get across the street light without blocking the road. A second to make sure. It's really bad if you block that intersection. You don't want to do that. They can hit you if you're in the wrong. So let's see what they're doing with the Albans. I guess they're still gutting. They put construction stuff around, trying to keep people out. It's a shame. Guess everybody's already broken that down to climb in there and see if they can get free. Gee whiz. Probably a bunch of drunken tourists. Our tourists are terrorists. Trust me. They're terrible. This year is the absolute worst. Ship them back. Because 95% of them are trash. Walking the puppy dog. Got that leash on that dog. Street dog. Pretty. Building something over here. Charles Destin. They're building, looks like apartments or something. Or something. Now hiring $15 an hour, summer in bonus. Big guys. Sweet. That's the job you want. Sit there out in the sun, be a lifeguard. Look at all the people. Whoa. That place is jamming today, buddy. Too much fun. You know that? Look at the gas. $2.97 here at Raceway. That's the good thing about sunshine. Did you know that it kills corona in a couple hours? Sure does. So whatever people are touching or whatever, it knocks it down. That's a neat thing. They've got free vaccinations at the Destin, Florida Walmart. So if you want to get your free vaccine for the pandemic, they've got it for you. I'm not sure if it's the one-step or two-stepper. So I have a friend of mine that works in Walmart Auto, and he's not being around this week, and I asked about him. And they said that his roommate got corona, so he is quarantining, been gone about a week, and the employee said, well, you know, he got his corona shot, and I said, well, that Corona shot's only good for about 94%. You know, there's that other percentage that you can get it. It's a protective measure. It doesn't guarantee you won't get it. And wearing a mask is a plus because you don't ever know if you get it or you're giving it to somebody else. It's worth it to wear a mask if you're in close quarters with people or inside. If you're indoors, it's really important because it runs through the heat and air systems, you know. I say I'm sterilized every day, but that's huge money to do so. Let me drop by here because I've got another package that's on the way. I don't really need it that bad, but since I just so happen to be in the area, I'm gonna run by here real quick. I need to go to Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if I'm gonna play with that and go through that big giant store because everything I need is in the back. I may just go to one of these little stores. I'm not going in any stores at all with this deal, but I gotta work. It's important for my work. So, keep it bushy, like all sticks. She might be mottled. Maybe like a light. It's beautiful hair, beautiful face, that's for sure. She looks like she's an islander of some sort. Maybe Filipino or something. Okay. Those girls, they never age. They always look like small children, even if they're great-grandma. Just never age. Call them the mermaids. Mermaids of Florida. Okay. I come through here yesterday and everybody's backing out without looking. Isn't that creepy? I'll be back in a minute. Love you guys.